What kind of goes into training then with wake surfing?
Really, I do a lot of on the water training, and then a lot of off water training as well. I'm like extremely active. It's very rare for me to not be doing something active. I do a lot of yoga. I've noticed that helps really. I think one of the main things that helps with wake surfing is yoga.
How so?
Because I think a lot of it's like range of motion. You know, like if you have good range of motion, like if you're landing in like a weird position, you can recover from it, you know?
Yeah.
So I've noticed that has helped me a lot, and balance. There's a lot of balance in yoga.
Yeah.
So
I don't think I've ever actually been able to get up on a wake surf before.
Really?
Yeah. I went 2 summers ago with some dentist, and we just kept going, and I could not get up. Everyone else is doing it, and I was like, all right.
There's no way.
Yeah, I was like I'm not going to keep wasting their time.
You on my boat,
I'm down. I'll go. We'll set it up with what we were talking about earlier with everyone, and we'll make that the goal. And
for sure,
because it is extreme. Like you make it look so easy, and obviously, like it's your lifestyle. So, but people don't understand how tough it can be, like when you're just getting going. And so, like, you know, you were saying, kind of, because I'm so oblivious, I'll just keep veering off on different subjects, but kind of focus on wake surf training. So you do the yoga. Obviously, I can see how that helps with like balance and stuff. And you say you're really active as well. Like, what other type of things do you do that you think benefits you on the water?
Lots of endurance workout training. I started working out at On It.
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely loving.
Just talk to them.
Their workouts.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
They're great.
It's amazing.
They have such a great they're like a high performance facility for people that aren't familiar. They just think it's a supplement company. Yeah, they train some of the best.
And the cool thing about it too, which I think a lot of other places miss out on, but before the workout, you're doing a lot of different body movements just to get warmed up to do the workout. Yep. And it's like some places you just get thrown in there and they're like, okay, here's the workout. And it's like, okay, well, you can definitely get hurt doing that.
They don't understand that the warm up is part of the workout. It's essential. Yeah. I am one of those idiots that would just get excited and go to the gym. Learning the hard way now as I'm getting older that like I can't
do that.
I gotta stretch. I'm gonna be 30 in August, and it's just stretching is like my new favorite thing to do because
it's just like you feel so much better.
It's just warming up and like not like when you pull your lower back, you quickly realize you there's some things you need to change. Just from when you pull your back doing shoulders, you're like, okay, my body's broken. It's time to take care of it. But you know, you're completely right. You know, there are a lot of high performance institutes that will just throw people in and they're just chasing numbers as opposed to progression.
Exactly.
And so how long have you been training over there?
It's just been a couple weeks now, but
are you training with anyone specific?
I've just been doing their small group classes. Yeah. It's cool too, because they do correct a lot of the movements. They'll even come up to me and they're like, hey, do this differently. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, thank you. Like, I like being corrected.
So happy right now. Yeah. You know, what's funny was our last guest was Juan. How do you say his last name? Aleja. Yeah. And he was their former, or just recently was their director of fitness programming. And he was talking about all that, just correct form, you know, the things that go into athletic training, movements, focusing on, you know, not just trying to chase numbers and, you know, high school training is what I call it, but actually taking care of people and stuff. And so do you do any, you know, with endurance too, do you add any type of lifting in there as well? Or is it just more like high performance?
I would say just more of like the On It type workouts. I don't ever really go to the gym and just lift specifically. I think a lot of those types of workouts plus yoga is what really helps me with wake surfing, because I don't want to get like too big and bulky, because that would be like the opposite of what I need for wake surfing.
It doesn't essentially go into your type of competition and what you do through wake surfing. I don't see the point in lifted heavy weights all the time. It really might add to the intensity.
I enjoy lifting some heavy weights, like when I am doing those workouts, like for sure. But
that's one thing I'm trying to learn as I branch out. You know, I've talked about it a few times on the show where I've always been probably the last 8 years strictly weightlifting. Like,
okay.
I mean, it's my therapy. I go there. It's a good way to decompress. But having this brand in this, which I never thought would become what it is now, I thought it was important to branch out and learn all these different sports, and it's so fun.
Like, it is.
I never
really
thought
is.
I would enjoy doing just random sports and exercises and seeing the benefits of how much better they make me feel. And,
right.
And so it's funny that you brought up On It. I just talked to them on Monday, and they had mentioned you, and I think that's awesome. Yeah, they're great over there, and I love that they're local and for how big they are, and so.